187.
Walk and live. Dark and bumbuckler dead. 3 o'clock in the morning. When them a walk up and down with them tall things. We have them. 3 o'clock in the morning. When them a walk up and down with them tall things. We have them. 3 o'clock in the morning. When them a walk up and down with them tall things. We have them woman but we cocky head balling. Me no look for boy a night. Me murder people in a broad daylight. 6 pounds me walk with the AK light. I want do some boy when we not play fight. We are hot and we strap up like I hear plane flight. 3 o'clock in the morning. When them a walk up and down with them tall things. We have them. 3 o'clock in the morning. When them a walk up and down with them tall things. We have them. 3 o'clock in the morning. When them a walk up and down with them tall things. We have them woman but we cocky head balling. Me no look for boy a night. Me murder people in a broad daylight. 6 pounds me walk with the AK light. I want do some boy when we not play fight. We are hot and we strap up like I hear plane flight.
187.
Walk and live. Dark and bumbuckler dead. 3 o'clock in the morning. When them a walk up and down with them tall things. We have them. 3 o'clock in the morning. When them a walk up and down with them tall things. We have them. 3 o'clock in the morning. When them a walk up and down with them tall things. We have them woman but we cocky head balling. Me no look for boy a night. Me murder people in a broad daylight. 6 pounds me walk with the AK light. I want do some boy when we not play fight. We are hot and we strap up like I hear plane flight. 3 o'clock in the morning. When them a walk up
Almost did that on accident. Yo, people, what blood clot go on? What go on? What bumbo clot go on, man? Everybody big up on yourself. Big up on a blood clot self. Hey, there's a lot going on in the world, man. There's a lot of things going on in the world. But first and foremost, I want to big up to Almighty God. Make all things possible. Trust me. Me, nor you, don't know how we wake up this morning, so we always have to give thanks. Right? I've been meaning to do this for a while, but procrastination just kind of sink in. But we're not procrastinating no more. We want to get this thing on the road, get this thing going, and I want to do this thing more frequently. So this can become a new little side project, right? But we're there. Life is good. Can't complain. Doing well. Always, in every situation, we give thanks to Almighty. Because things could be worse, regardless of how bad you think it is, right? Feel kind of sick. Feel like that flu that been going around, I caught it. It is what it is. We're not gonna trip. We're just gonna keep it pushing. Because we are soldier, we're militant. We have to keep it pushing. We can't be weak in this life, right? But I have this thing set up. This is just the intro screen. We have this thing set up where I'll turn on music a little bit. I don't want to drown out me talking, but we have this thing going on. Well, actually, there's a lot of things going on all over the world. But I choose to not necessarily choose anything. I just want to come on here and just let the chips fall where they may. Because I have lots of opinions on lots of different things. I can talk about lots of different things, but you're just going to tackle it roulette style. So this, we're going to call this touch and go. You're just going to touch something and then move on to the next. Touch and go, right? And yes, me get inspiration for name a thing that. And yes, you know, somebody else did it before and did something else, but I don't give a fuck. I can do it too, right? And I copy nobody thing. I just want to do my thing. I just want to do my bumbuckler thing. It's my turn. I want to do my thing, or me want to do it. And, you know. But big up to all the people in the place. Please, as you jump in, just hit the like button. You know, double tap the screen 2 times because it's in vertical form. So we're not going to trip about it. But this is how I want to do this thing. Because I have a little personality. I want to put myself out there to the people and say, who rock you with me? Even if you're coming as a hater, I don't give a fuck. Just, you know, there's a dislike button for you too. You see, YouTube think about everything, you know. Them think about the comment section is for everybody. And then you have a like button for the people that rock with you. You have a dislike button for the people that don't. And you know, if you dislike still, I find that people like watching things that they don't like so they can just force their opinion up there. I'll read your chat. You know, if you're in my chat and you don't like it, say what you feel and I will address it for you to the best of my ability. I can't promise that, you know, I'm gonna be nice, but hey, you get what you get, you don't get upset. So we're gonna kick it off like this. I hope I set up everything. I'm not fucking up myself. So I think first we might go to Instagram and see what Instagram has going on, right? So let's do this and I'll see you over there.
We are tonight's entertainment.
Wagwan people, we're back. Okay, so this is a little setup I got for Instagram. You know, you're up on Instagram, you're on your phone, you're just doom scrolling, moving through all kind of things, and then we see what the algorithm has in store. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Again, everybody watching, big up on yourself. You're rewatching, big up yourself. You know, if I don't know you and you don't know me, nothing wrong. You can hit the subscribe button and come in the chat, say something 2 times, and we can get to know each other. You can tell your friends to tell their friends, so we can all be friends and chill upon the bumbuckler ends. That is my goal in this YouTube place. Forget to know people and, you know, hear y'all thoughts too, because I got lots. Just like an asshole, everybody got one. So I'm curious to hear y'all's opinion. But first off, we're gonna kickstart it like this, right? Okay, so there's none to the video. So basically, there's a picture and it have pipe, and that circle blue thing is an electrician's tool, right? So you have water pipe and then electrical tool. That tool is not supposed to be there, mind you, because it's a round thing. There's no part there. You can just take it out. It's not hooked on there. They intentionally put the tool through the pipe and connect the pipe, right? So the caption says, when electrician made fun of the plumber, so he pulled the ultimate move. Ultimate move for blood clot. Oh, that is the one question me have to ask that plumber. So what were you thinking about when you do that? Because I need my tool to go home, right? I done put up all of my electrical wiring and I took pictures of everything and sent it to my boss. If I'm working for somebody, if I'm the boss, then I gonna send it to the client, and the client gonna say, okay, everything is done, and I'm done. I need my bumbuckler tool for go on my pussy clot yard. Who tell you to put my working tool right there, Sir Bridget? You crazy? And you think that I can just sit there and cry about it? Oh, I guess I just gotta leave my tool and go home like a little bitch. Fuck that. Kind of like a bitch. Listen, I know electricians, right? They have screw guns. They have, you know, some little bandsaw tool that they use to cut the steel pipes that they call conduits. They have all kind of neat little cutting tools, right? But one tool in particular that they have is a sawzall. Zin? And I notice, and just taking a guess, I notice that there is a shut-off valve. There is a shut-off valve right there. Yo, I don't give a fuck, bro. I gonna cut your fucking pipe to get my shit. I don't care. Why did you do that? Why you do that? Why you do that? I don't give a fuck. And you know how I know that you're screwed when I cut it? Cause I'm not gonna look at you and say yes I cut it. I'm not gonna snitch on my fucking self. I stayed 10 toes down. I don't know what happened. I finished my work and took pictures and left. But you decided to be a fucking cunt and put my shit in there. I'ma cut your shit, right? That's the one thing I'ma use due diligence on, is to make sure that I cut the side that is not the supply side. I'm gonna make sure I cut the side that the water's going to, and shut off the side that the water's coming from. I'm gonna take my shit and I'm gonna bounce. Don't play stupid games, cause you might find a motherfucker that will give you a stupid prize. Don't do it. Live good with everybody. And I don't get the beef between electrician and plumbers. Yes, it's electricity and water, and the two don't mix together. But we're just people at the end of the day. So let's take it out of the element and focus on each other as people and just keep it pushing, right? That's all I got to say on that.
You know, it's gonna cost you worse than your blood clot foot here. Your blood clot mouth. Think, quit come. The man come on my face, come in my mouth, come in my mouth, and you suck out the whole lights. So go and go post your video here. Any man see this pussy here, if you post your on Facebook right now, me have man for days. You know, it's gonna cost you worse than.
Yo, there's so much. There is absolutely so much to unpack in this video right here, Sabredjin. I'm telling you straight up, dog. There is so much to unpack in this video. So what you see here is a Jamaican young lady, right? And she is telling her man, I have to play it again, so I don't want to misunderstand anything that she's saying. I want to give you a proper translation to our American friends watching who you don't really understand part what I want you to understand. This shit is degeneracy.
Your blood clot foot here, your blood clot mouth. Think, quit come. The man come on my face, come in my mouth, come in my mouth, and you suck out the whole lights. So go and go post your video here. Any man see this pussy here, if you post your on Facebook right now, me have man for days. You know, it's gonna.
Damn, that hurt. I feel sorry for the man holding the phone and recording that video, because that hot dog. You think that you're exposing this girl for possibly cheating on you, right? But turns out that she don't give a fuck. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah, I should have named this fucking show that, but I don't know what video is coming up. But this is exactly what's happening right now, right? You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I can picture the president of the United States having advice for you. And I think it would sound something like this.
Stop it.
For real.
Stop it.
I think so too.
Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah. Stop it, dog. Get some help. Don't take out the phone. Why the first thing that you choose to do is take out the phone? And not only you take out the phone, but this must be a skit. I don't know Jamaican people for do skit like this still, because this shit sound real. It sound like it have a lot of passion behind what she's saying. But anyway, let me not get distracted, right? So, she is saying that because he kissed her, he sucked the jizz, aka cum, aka man cream, out of her mouth that the guy that she cheated on him with put there. That's first. That's one. That's what she's saying, right? And then a little bit of more insults along the same lines after that, to which she acknowledged that he's making a video. Zane? and tell him that, hey, I don't give a fuck. Post this on the internet because as he, this is the context, as he would post the video and people start seeing that, she can get another dick within like whatever time she chooses after that video is posted, which is possibly true because you have a lot of, degenerate people who don't really have nothing to live for and just want to have some little temporary pleasure and then back to them shitty reality. But yeah, hey, if this happened to you, don't choose violence. Don't think that you being the benevolent soul gonna go to this person and try to convince her that she's a bad person and she need to, I don't know. But that is that's fucked up, man. Let's watch it one more time.
Because you're worse than your blood clot foot here. Your blood clot mouth king quit come. The man
Him mouth stink with cum.
come on my face, come in my hole, come in
Man come all over her and him kiss all over her.
my mouth and you suck out the whole lights.
I don't think I need to translate that part.
So go and go post your video here. Any man see this pussy here, if you
Go and post your video. Any man see that pussy,
post your on Facebook right now, me have
post it on Facebook right now.
man for days.
She'll have man for days. She not lying. That's the fucked up part. She not lying, dog. You can't win. The only way you win is if you maintain integrity and don't play them game. Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. And again, the advice from the president, Zin.
Stop it.
And everybody, please make sure you like the video if you're watching. Subscribe to the channel. And do this a little bit more regularly. And then we're moving on to the next video.
Where the bone ends, and he can get in, and he tears her open with the knife right down to the pelvic
What the fuck?
bone,
Alright, walked into
and
some
blood
shit.
just pisses out everywhere. It's like a waterfall and just everything. And then they pull the baby out, and then there are people assisting, and they've got a gold platter, and they've got a chalice, and they collect the blood of the baby. They drain the baby's blood in the chalice, and then they chop the baby up and put it on the gold platter, and then they pass it around for Holy Communion. So it's the black mass, the real typical old-fashioned black mass that the Catholic mass is based on. Right? The Catholic mass the Latin mass is a sanitised version of this. There's nothing Christian about Catholic mass, and so that's all going on. And then the next thing I remember is they lined up, this stage was lined with children who must have been about, they looked about maybe 8, 9, 10 years of age, that sort of thing. And they had them lined up like this on the stage. They went like this, they lined the children up. And the children were hypnotised. And the children came forward and they were like this. They were just like this. They just, as they were told, they did nothing and they just stared straight ahead. And they're very attractive children. And then had a samurai sword. It was incredible.
No, we can't. No, I don't want to go no further. I don't know. Kind of weird me out a little bit. Right? Two things come to mind as I watch this. See? I'll make it play. I'll turn off the song. I can't listen to that.
Sharp. And he...
See? Two things come to mind as I watch this. You see, I knew it was going to be the heads. That's so fucked up. Two things come to mind as I watch this. If because there are people out there that would speculate that what she's saying is not true, right? And it's made up. I'm just saying to myself, what would possess somebody to make up something, a story like that, and say that they gonna go in public? Cause it look like she on the stage somewhere, or she have the podium talking to people, right? And like, what would possess somebody if it wasn't true to make up a story like this? And then now, if it is true and she survived, like, how come it's just a story that she can say, that she can tell? How come, like, there's no court case, there's no nothing like that? And I was watching a video like the other day where it was talking about the adrenalized blood that it come from somewhere over in Europe in big drums, like big drums of the shit. I forget how many gallons they transport, right? Per year. But that's where they get it from. This world is a dark place. Sometimes people will ask me why it's so serious. That's why I choose to name this channel that, because life is serious. As much as I want to try sugarcoat and put a cherry on top of this shit, yo, there's a lot of shit that happens in this world that if people were really to look into it and it became common knowledge, yo, that shit would have to stop. Yeah, man. Algorithm, why you do this to me? I blame you. Alright. So this guy I was seeing slept over at my place one night. In the morning, my kids woke up saying they were hungry. He said, okay, I'll get some McDonald's. I'll get some McDonald's for him. He took everyone's order, left, and never came back down. Who is the bad guy in that situation? Who's the bad guy in that situation? It can't be her. It can't be her because she's a victim. He brought her out, he paid for food, he got some front, and then going he spend the night. He probably went in there like 3-4 times, man. It's like, yo, gotta bust this down, bust this all the way down. She was probably being quiet and shit, and he was trying to put in some work. So, yo, why you not making no noise? You see? And then after the fourth or the fifth time, he's like, yo, I'm tired. I want to sleep for a little bit, like 2 hours. And then they bust open the door in the morning. Now the kids are knocking on the door. Hey, mommy, we're hungry. Might wake up and see kids. He's like, damn. I didn't bargain for this, man. Like, who's the bad guy in that situation? The man for making up a scenario so he could leave? Or the person that had him in that situation in the first place? Is the man the bad guy? Even though he just wanted to get some cheeks? I don't know. It's to be pondered. Let's just say that. Let's just say it's to be pondered and just call it a day on that. But young lady, I hope you learned your lesson. If you're gonna be doing things, then be a little bit more responsible, because now you're gonna have to explain to your kids, who was this guy? Why did he all of a sudden just take our McDonald's orders and didn't come back? Why was he sleeping in your bed? Why didn't he have on his clothes? Why he had to go get dressed? Why all these questions you gotta answer to these poor traumatized kids who just wanted McDonald's? It is what it is, man. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Damn, that's gonna catch on. Let's see what this one's saying. No, hold on. I got it. Yeah. She look. Oof.
Put a finger down if you independent and don't get a nigga.
If I were your friend, I would tell you that you're not allowed to do your lips like that at all around me. Cause then I gonna have all kind of things to say, man. With that defined line over the top of your lips, and then it has that arch, and then your lips. No, I would have so many names that are fucked up to call you. You just have to unfriend me. You just have, I can't be your friend no more because you're too fucked up. You would not be allowed to do your lips like that in my presence. I just want to put that out there.
I'm literally on the side of the road in North Carolina, and I don't have.
Shit got
Put a
deep.
finger down if you independent and don't get a nigga.
The lips and the tongue and everything almost made me forget why we're here. I don't need a man. Okay. All right, young lady, you're right. She's right. She don't need a man. And then it moves on to this.
I'm literally on the side of the road in North Carolina, and I don't have nobody to fucking call to help me. I've been stuck on the side of the road for at.
Why she look like somebody uncle? Somebody gay uncle with that hat and glasses. But hey, play stupid games. Take a sip of wine. Win stupid prizes. Congratulations to you and your I don't need a man, young lady. Let's watch the end of the video and enjoy her suffering.
At least 40 minutes, and ain't nobody stopped yet, and I'm already changing my tire already.
Why you ain't done yet? I thought you didn't need a man. Oh, damn. I'm so sorry for coughing in the mic. My apologies. Oh, that face though. Oh my god. You know what? I apologize. Here, let me get myself together. Give me 2 seconds.
We are tonight's entertainment.
Stop it.
I was muted. My apologies for the hiccups. They just came out of nowhere. We're gonna see if we can make it rock. Right? I've been holding off on doing this for a while, so I wanna get this going. God damn. All right. God don't like ugly. That's probably why I got the hiccups right now. So I'm gonna turn it around. Instead of shitting on her, instead of shitting on Dixie Kong, I'm gonna giving her some advice. I apologize for Dixie Kong. I just had to get one of them out there. It's the price of the advice, right? So you know them women that be looking like Beetlejuice, and then there's like a 30-second video. By time at the end of the video, they look like a baddie that you'd probably talk to. I think that type of content would be very lucrative for her. Show us how to go from Dixie Kong to Naomi Campbell. That'd be a good transition. You could teach people how to just like that. Damn, these hiccups are getting fucked. Young lady, let's watch the end of it.
And I mean, it ain't really nobody obligation to stop.
You're absolutely right. You see, God, I don't gotta do it. She doing it herself.
On the side of the road, they help anybody. But damn.
And then he laugh and it's funny. Another piece of advice I would give this young lady is, for years, I too struggle with dry lips. Today, I think that if she does watch this video, along with the makeup tutorial advice about how to go from Dixie Kong to Naomi Campbell, need to deal with those lips. For years, I too have battled with ashy lips. I recommend Carmex. Go from ashy to looking slick. You're gonna look like Dixie Kong, at least have some lips that, kind of look kissable or something. I don't know.
Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit. And I stole it. Like, but niggas don't understand. I talk facts. Vlad, I talk facts.
Ah, you're right. Yo, the man never have trouble. Hey, AI is dangerous, no fuck. Yeah, well, you can tell that this is AI, right? But it's probably a 6ix9ine interview. They just put Trump face on it and made it look like he's saying that shit. But that shit is funny.
Don't even deny it. That's cool.
Nigga, I talk facts. What deny? What, nigga? Give me that, nigga. Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga.
And the liberal woman come out, you can't do that. You're the United States president. You can't do that.
Shut up, silly woman.
That's all he gotta say. That's all he gotta say. Hey, big up to the bad man them. Everybody bad until you meet somebody that is badder. So hey, more power to you. Big up.
Live right now without a fucking filter. I am pretty in real life.
Oh no, it's this fucking guy. Yo, this guy is diabolical, man. I can appreciate. What would you say? Damn, niggas got a picture of the Ninja Turtle right there, man. Damn. But I like this type of humor, right? It's raw. It exists. It exists in a world where, yeah, we're aware of racism, but we don't care. We don't care because we kind of past that. So let's just have a joke. But I wanna watch this.
Live right now without a fucking filter. I am pretty in real life.
Looks like a fucking Ninja Turtle.
Yo, I think she kind of bring that upon herself, cause she should have realized that, she kind of does look like a Ninja Turtle. It's fucked up, but she look cute. She look like a cute Ninja Turtle. Like if there was a female Ninja Turtle, it would be her, and she would have the Ninja Turtle shell with the, the turtle tits on. Then she would look good if she was an actual Ninja Turtle.
New National American Miss Alabama.
Looks like
What she look like? Tell her what the blood clot she look like. Cause you just
a fucking Bakugan. Look.
This nigga said Bakugan. Excuse my language. This wigger said Bakugan. Bakugan, brethren. Damn. Hiccups are bad.
Imagine if women couldn't wear makeup, because if women really could.
Yo, that's the same person. You see what I'm saying? Dixie Kong. This is what you need to do. You need to have a video. Excuse me. You need to have a video where you go from this to this. I think you do good. Real talk. And then you can use all the contouring methods to, you know, shrink your lips and make your lips look like that, look like a geisha. And then you can, you know, contour out the Dixie Kong lip and all that, yeah. But this is what I'm talking about, but this is fucked up.
Not wear makeup and it was
Imagine if men.
Yeah, shut your fucking mouth.
I'm from Arizona and I'm trying to make it big in the industry.
You made it fucking big, all right.
Holy shit, this man ain't got no chill. My type of wigger. My wigger.
Go.
50 dead off the coast of Peru.
Oh, the blood clot. I said 50 dead. Off of the coast of Peru. How was that? Yo, that needs to be stopped.
My body isn't the problem. The system is. Airlines are making it difficult.
Just put her on a fucking cargo plane.
Bumba clot. And look how me start. Look where me stop the video to know. Somebody reach into this man's imagination and produce a picture of exactly how he was thinking about letting this person travel and illustrate it for the world to see. That's fucked up. But accurately, you know, there's lots of room out there. There's lots of space out there. She don't have to complain about the small seats that she can no longer fill. Just one, she need two of them to be comfortable. You know, it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, we can control how many seats we need on an airplane. I think people need to take that into consideration before they pick up the phone and start recording bullshit, right? However, I would say that I kind of do agree because I fly, you know, I'm in the economy, whatever. I'm just on the plane for a couple hours. It don't fucking matter to me. The seats are kind of small because I'm a tall guy. I can't, you know, stretch out. Even when I recline, it's like fucking 2 inches. Who can rest with just that 2 inches of being upright, right? So I do agree that the seats are small. However, I still fit in them. And if I can't fit in them anymore, it's a me problem. Not a Delta, Transat, or whoever the fuck you flying with problem. Just remember that when you're trotting through life.
Somebody's watching me, it's my anxiety.
Somebody get me a fucking bowling ball.
Lord, give me mercy. I want to make it to heaven one day.
Hope they're on the first floor.
Bomba class.
Foosball table.
Yo, this man diabolical, yo.
Top 3 things I can't live without right now.
Testosterone, protein, and fucking motorcycles.
That's fucked up. Yo, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, man.
Stop it.
That's
Listen. Wrong fucking team. Listen.
You draw the fucking line right there. I don't know. Well, no, I'm gonna let it rock. The Wiggers got it. He got it. He doing his thing.
I can hold my gun like this. It's the law.
Oh,
Philadelphia
fuck,
Crime
man,
Code 6108 says I can hold my long arm in my hand. Just can't have my finger on the trigger, which is not. So don't ask me to do nothing that's against the law.
Yeah, the boss know him rights. The boss know him rights. The boss say, yo, my gun, this is not. You want to come take my gun in a brethren? I'm tell you something in a dog. You come touch my gun, no me I touch you. Man, serious power to the people.
I help you. I'm out here minding my business. I'm out here to control and watch you. Anything else? Because you guys like beating up our teenagers. Somebody sent us a video of y'all beating up a teenager.
Y'all, wasn't it?
I say, yo, business and that.
Part of that, it was y'all. It was y'all. You don't like to be labeled in with the slave catchers, you shouldn't have touched their whole sellout. You are a sellout. You wearing their shit. You are a sellout. You ain't protecting shit. You got to do whatever they tell you to, including hurt your people. Because you're walking up to me and I don't like you and I don't trust you.
Why are you upset? You know, the man might be speaking passionately, but is he upset? Is he upset? People, I think it should be common knowledge to understand tactics of the police. See the things that they say? Don't get triggered by it. Because it's a trap. A lot of the things that they say during an interaction. Because instead of talking to you and listening to you and your belligerent self, it's easier for me to trigger you and get you to do some dumb shit so that I can just take care of you and put you in the back of my car, bring you downtown, and it's an easier life for him. That's what's going through his head. He can't bother with the fuckery. But this man standing on business, he know the law, he know what's lawful, and he is staying in his lane of, you know, the law. Check it out.
And I don't got no conversation with you. So unless you're investigating the crime, leave me the fuck alone.
When I'm here,
I don't care. I got a gun license right here. This is legal. Philadelphia Crime Code 6108. Move your car out of people's way and get the fuck out of my face. Thank you, officer.
Have a good day.
You have a bad one. Sell up.
Black Panther Party. Bumbleclad. Man, them bring back Black Panther. How I go on? Man, them bring back Black Panther. The man say, yo, fuck it. Mask off. You guys can walk around with phone or gun. We want our gun too. So when y'all show up to the call, y'all can't come say no bullshit. Cause if you back here gonna start shooting me, I'm gonna shoot back. I don't see nothing wrong with that. This just, but you know the fucked up thing about it though. Instead of eliciting a positive response, instead of the police officers looking at it and saying, you know, we need to be on the P's and Q's and not necessarily depend some fuckery, right? Where our first resort is to get jumpy and pull our gun on people and do some stupid shit. Let's, I don't know. The police is just a big gray area here, man. Because at the end of the day, they do have a job to do. And they do get orders. They get all the orders, all the things you see them do, they're profiling. They doing this, they're doing that. The things that people don't like, they got orders to do that. That's why they're doing it in the first place. It's a job. They have requirements of that job. So I don't know. I think it's better to familiarize yourself with the tactics that they use and how they operate so that you don't get stuck in their traps. The best thing I can say. But these guys are on another level though. I don't think I would ever do that. I don't think I would ever do that. But them I bring back Black Panther, so hey, big up to them.
Fuck out of here.
Rascal, the man have 2 guns. So the boss have a next gun on him side. No one there, them 2 men more.
For a sellout. Do you know where you came from? Slave catchers hired you to help catch their property, which was us. Slave catchers controls the origin of that cash, you bitch ass nigga. The fuck out of here. Go where you're needed. We don't need your help. Get out the fucking street. Like your supervisor said, get out the fucking street. Get out the fucking street. Another squaddy show up. Squaddy there over there, so I watch how I go on. Squaddy look over there and say, pull up and see because, you know, my brother might need help. So I'm just chill right here. So I say, but you know,
And him hear the man getting loud and thing and this and that and say, but wait, how the man talking to my partners like that, my squad is like that, and they not doing nothing. They should have blew his head off already since he's acting belligerent. You know what they say, you know what? Maybe it's for a reason. Let's just stay in the car so we don't get embarrassed too. Hey. I don't know. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I don't think this man was playing no stupid game. I think he deliberately understood what he was doing and he had a plan. So, good job to the police for not violating his rights. And yeah, it's just information at the end of the day.
Yes, you're supposed to be looking through. King, look at where you are. This is the center of the road here. Look what happening there.
Them sound either Trini or from Guyana or somewhere. That's the accent of me I pick up.
You see why he's trying to avoid you?
Bumbucklad. Hold on, I'm gonna say that again.
Yes, you're supposed to be looking through. King, look at where you are. This is the center of the road here. Look what happening there. You see why he's trying to avoid you? You see what's going on there?
Now push off the man off the road. Hey, some people, you do all of the drive. I don't know. Some in the Caribbean, you can actually buy a driver's license, and it's not a legitimate thing. It's it's a part of corruption. Exists everywhere, but in these places a little bit more. Some people can buy them license, and it is a problem because having the thing is not necessarily what make you drive. It is just showing that you understand what's going on the road. That's all that piece of plastic is telling you, right? And a piece of identification has two purposes it serves. You actually need skills to drive on the road. You actually need for no judgment, so you're not in the middle of the fucking road running somebody else into a fucking gully.
Say now, brother, because that's how to pay for. Right? Right. How you are? Say some shopping. Say some shopping. Please say some shopping. I not violent, brother. Don't fear.
Say, I not violent here, brother. But say something stupid.
Your life. But say something dotish to explain this fuckery here.
For real.
Please. How, boy? How? Fuck, boy, how?
Man can't take it no more than I say how. Man, I try and make the maths add up in her head. And he must say, yo, 2 plus 3 equal 5. But him I tell me say 2 plus 3 equal 4. And the man has repeat it in his head, 2 plus 3 equal 4. 2 plus 3 equal 4. It's a frustrated. The man say, yo, that makes sense. Bumba clock dog. Hey, if you're up on the road, if you're on the road, if you buy your driver's license, please do. You have the license. If police stop you now, you can show them that piece of card. Right? Take your car somewhere, and you're not wasting gas, I don't want you to look at it as a waste. You're not wasting gas. You invest in the gas into having better driving skills so you don't put other people's life at risk. Let's look at it that way. Right? So in this case, and I think this is the theme of the show, because the algorithm just look like it agree. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. All the bumbuckler time. Just learn how to fucking drive, man.
Yes,
and people,
you're supposed to.
People, here's what it is. Alright, this is another just a post. Oh shit, I'm blocking some of it, but I'll read it to y'all. Yes, I got pregnant after having a train ran on me. And me is this person in the post. Don't care how y'all feel about it. And then there's a comment. If it's a boy, name it Thomas, please. I don't understand. I'm gonna talk to my mom. Thomas Zatz. What the fuck? Oh, Thomas the Train. That's diabolical. That's fucked up. But addressing the first comment, the initial comment that sparked all this backlash in the comments, right? Yes, I got pregnant after having a train ran on her. Don't care how y'all feel about it. Well, here we go. The fact that you don't care doesn't mean that we still not gonna feel. So, hey, more power to you and not caring. I hope you don't give a fuck about what I'm about to say, right? I hope that that child is the best thing that ever happened to your life. I sincerely do. I hope that, because you know what? Tupac said it. Roses grow from concrete. So if you was in that train and a body came out, I hope that you cherished and loved that human being that was born and changed your ways. Because yo, let me tell you something, brethren. I hope you change. I hope you did a transformation, man. Just do a complete 180 and start moving in a different direction. You don't even have to do a 180, you know. Because 180 is moving in the opposite direction of where it was going, right? You don't even have to go there. You just don't go in that direction no more. You can bust a 90 degree and just turn to the left and keep walking that way. That way the grass is probably green over there. You can turn to the right and walk that way. You know the grass probably green over there so too, but hey, tell you something. Everybody gonna feel about this, and we all saying the same thing. You a hoe. It takes a different type of psychology for a woman let multiple men, and not even gonna put a number on it, 2 or 3, or gangbang style where we don't know who the fuck, or Bonnie Blue where you have 1,057 man, or the other girl that did her a one up and got 1,100. I don't fucking know. This shit is just. Let a man. I want a man to do that. Right? 1,000 bodies in 24 hours. I can't do that. I think I would get to maybe like 10 maximum before I said fuck this. You know, pussy is not worth it. I'd rather self-preservation kicking at that point. After the 10th box where you know you're there pounding the shit out of it and you're like, yo, fuck this, man. I got better shit to do. Even if you pay me $1 million and no, for 1,000 bodies in one night, no. Even if you had the girls there willing and ready to go, no. Not a man on the face of this planet. Maybe I should Google that for another conversation. But young lady, you need to reevaluate your life. These motherfuckers need Jesus. Moving along.
Menu. You ready? She partied hard in her 20s. Sampled every flavor on the menu. You ready?
Lead the way.
And now she's 30.
Bomba clot. Dog. Damn. Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know if it's a Decepticon or an Autobot or one of them animal looking ones with the gorilla or the cheetah or the, I don't know which transformer that is, man, but damn. Damn. And this is based on many true stories, so they're not just focusing on one, they're focusing on the commonality, right? So let's finish watching it before we make our comments.
With 3 kids coming this spring.
It's time to settle down now and find me a good man that will take care of me and my...
I know I said I was gonna leave it to play, right? But I have a fucking question. In the beginning, it said that, and we're gonna go back there again.
She partied hard in her 20s. Sampled every flavor on the menu. You ready?
Sample every flavor upon the menu, right? And I pay attention when the video started a while ago. The first man that she was getting with was the black guy, right? She got with the black guy first. So how come all the kids black if she was been with white guys? Cause you see this guy white.
Lead the way.
She sampled every flavor on the menu. That was an Asian guy. This is another white guy. He probably Jewish or something. Who knows?
And now,
To this. How? Damn.
she's 30, alone, with 3 kids, coming.
With 3 kids. 3 black kids. So look at the degeneracy now as I break this down, right? Spoiler alert. For anybody hoping to watch this fake ass AI trailer of a movie, Zin, she sampled every flavor of man. Let's say men were like ice cream flavors, right? And she was in the ice cream shop, and then she had vanilla for the white guy, you got chocolate for the black guy, you got fucking pineapple for the the Asian guy because it's yellow. And that's, I'm not racist, but that's what people usually associate these things with. Yeah, pineapple for the Asian guy, right? Because it's yellow. And then you have some butterscotch, something brown for the brown people, whatever, so on and so forth. She sampled all them flavors. And just at the end of it, she said, fuck it, I like chocolate. And the chocolate ice cream shot the club up. Another fucked up thing when I noticed about this video is the first guy, the absolute first one that she did was a black guy. So does that reinforce a statement that says once you go black, you never go back? Because she had a black guy first and then every other guy came after that, and she ended up with 3 black kids. Hey, it is what it is, man. But let's watch this thing to the end.
This spring,
It's time to settle down now and find me a good man that will take care of me and my kids.
If remember the caption again, based on many true stories. And please remember to like the video, subscribe, tell a friend so we can all be friends. And even if you're passing through and you don't like what you're seeing, you think this is all bullshit, fuck this, there's a dislike button too. Feel free. Anyway, right? Now, you want to find a crash dummy basically for be in the place to come and pick up and bring all the hard work that you should have been putting in. You want somebody else to come and put in, okay.
I'm looking for a man who is 6 feet tall and makes over 100K. No matches? Ugh.
And you see the anger? That's a red flag, isn't it? No matches? What? But my requests are so reasonable. All I'm looking for is a dad for my kids. Doesn't matter if he's not the real dad.
Why can't I find a good man?
Don't worry, babies. We will have someone to take care of us soon.
a single mom. She partied.
Whoever's making these AI movie trailers, the Disney movie things, you are diabolical, sir. A thumbs up to you because I think it's funny.
I walked in and they're all sitting there.
Alright, this looks like a serious video because a police interrogation and the caption says man analyzed wife and her partners. If fed up was a person, you already know, so it's some kind of fuckery going on right now. So hit the like button, please, and thank you as we get into this, perplexing interrogation.
In the kitchen.
And this is downstairs.
Downstairs. I walked in and I said, Ron and Linda, you need to leave. And my wife said, they're not going anywhere. I'm having.
Just the body language alone of this man, you can tell that he not fucking around. Like he's serious. He not playing. And the man look at somebody, they in his house that he paying money for, and man look at somebody and say, yo, leave. And you gonna look at Linda and then
Owner of this place, they stay here as long as they want to.
And then that's what his woman said. She's half owner of the place. They can stay as long as them want. Out of order, man.
So I went outside, I got my gun, I walked back in, I shot him
Yo, may I tell you?
all in the head. Then I shot them all in the head again to make sure they were down.
Dog, one shot in the head is enough. Zin, 9 times out of 10, you're not living from a headshot. Man say him go back again. Him go back one more again. And say, yo, you know what? For my satisfaction, one more is good. One more, me can do one more. One more time, man. Come. One more round. One more round. Come. Dog, you have some people out in life, you know, that up here is built different from your understanding of what up here is supposed to be. They don't function like you, right? You might be a bitch. You might be a pussy. You might think to yourself, not in a million years would I ever do some shit like that. Somebody else do it like fucking that in a drop of a hat. You say, what you say? Say it again. And then you have the people that, what you say? They don't even give a fuck if you say it again, because one time was enough. Which is this guy right here, so. By the law, by legal standards, I think we can agree that he's wrong. And I don't think he's trying to dodge accountability, which is why he being so honest, right?
Okay. Where'd you get the gun from?
I had it in my truck.
Okay. Yeah. Do you usually keep a gun in your truck?
Yes, I do.
What kind of gun was that?
9mm.
Do you remember the brand, make, model, any of that?
It's Jimenez.
Jimenez. And you said that's a Jimenez 9mm.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a black or chrome?
Silver.
About silver in color. Okay. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I might have heard that prior to law enforcement arriving, you unloaded it and put it on the tailgate of a truck.
I did.
Okay. Okay, so...
Man, nah try run. Man, nah try run, dog. Man say, yo, don't do what me are doing. I don't need this no more, cause it's 3 people, it's not 4 people. And 6 shot gone out, so I'm good now. Feel satisfied. After the first round, everybody done. So now I'm not feel satisfied. Go 1, 2, 3 again. And then now I'm satisfied. So I empty it out and put on the strap. And then what else you do now?
It sounds like you confronted Linda and Todd and told them to leave.
From the time that I lost it, it was under a minute. Okay. Everything was over.
Okay. So where was Ron at when you shot him?
Sitting in my chair at the table.
Sitting in your chair at the table.
And
Ron, where you sit down in them chair for? Hey, let me tell you something. To you, it might just seem like, hey, but it's just a chair. What are you talking about? It's just a chair. Yo, that's his house. That's his chair. Specifically, nobody else don't sit there, so. Man was sitting, Ron was sitting in his chair.
You know, when I told them they needed to leave, you know, they didn't make a move to get up. They looked at her and decided they were staying.
They just ignored you.
And that's when I decided, all right then, because, you know, I warned her earlier in the week and I told her I was very unhappy about this. And I said, you know, if I...
Man, tell her, I say, yo, girl, stop fucking on my house. Go out there, so go do it. If you want to do that, then come back, we just end it. Don't fucking on my house. You don't listen.
You're going to make me go off. And if you do, this is on you.
Yeah.
And this is what she got for it. She made me go off. And now there's 3 fucking dead people. I didn't start off with a handgun. That's where it ended up.
Yeah. How long was it till you called 911? In between the time that you shot them and called 911, what was the time frame there?
Couldn't have been more than a few minutes.
Just a few minutes.
I come outside and I seen my dad coming down there, and I told him, "Do not go down there. Get your ass back up in the house."
Did you tell him what had happened?
Yeah.
Okay. So what was it that you told him?
I told him I just shot him.
How did he react to that?
He was heartbroken, of course.
Yeah.
Man, heartbroken. If him father, man must heartbroken. Man say, yo, damn son, prison time. I know me now. You know, damn.
Who was the first one of the three that you shot?
Ron.
You shot.
That man was tactical. Man said neutralize threat.
Ron. He was in your chair. Did he see you coming, or
Yeah.
what did he say?
He started to try. First, he looked at her, and he started to turn his head to me, and by then, I got him. And
yo, the man is a chess player. The man is thinking 10 steps ahead. The man say, yo, when Ron looked at her, he knew that Ron was gonna buck. You see, this is what I don't get, because regardless of this man is guilty for his actions, right? I ain't not gonna give it to the victim, the man say, yo, you know, no, that shouldn't have been done, and this and that. That man made a decision that he looks like he not running from. He not running from the accountability of that decision. He don't give a fuck. He's standing on business. This is what he believes in. This is a true man. Regardless of guilt or anything, this man had principles, and he stood on those principles. And you being that man's wife, you should know that, you know, this is the type of person that he is, and let me not fuck with him. If you want to go out there and fuck around, and go there and fuck around, don't bring it into the man's house. And then flaunting in his face when he's saying that, yo, you know, I don't want that, I'm not happy about this. The man come to you in all decency and say, I'm not happy with this, I want this to stop. And you said, fuck it. I don't think this man is a bad guy in this situation. I'm gonna give it to Thanos this time. Because at the end of the day, I told you. I probably didn't tell you what I was gonna do. But when I told you, you thought I was joking. You didn't think I was serious. I don't think this guy's a bad guy. He gonna go to prison. And he okay with that. He gonna pay for his crimes that he committed. Right? And if he's the rest of his life in prison, it look like he okay with that. Shit. Don't play stupid games. You're not gonna win stupid prizes. Stupid prizes. Straight the fuck up. It's that simple. Fuck around and find out.
And Linda was all fucking surprised that I just shot Ron and I shot her in the fucking head.
Did either one?
And then I turned and I shot her in the head.
Yeah.
You know, I warned them. I walked.
Again, I'm not condoning this man's actions. You know, because there's tons of different things he could have done. But it looked like he just chose to go about it in his way. And I'm not taking that away from him. You know, he not wasting no taxpayer dollars to go and figure out no murders. He not wasting taxpayer dollars for the police them to go and search for no bodies. Bodies are right there. Murder weapons right there, and he's right there taking full accountability for what he just did. I think them three people should have been a little bit smarter, you know, because at the end of the day, spending $100 for a motel that you can do fucking anything you want to in it, right? You can come everywhere and just check out and leave. But you're gonna bring it home and put other people's lives in danger. That's not a smart idea. It's a wrong move. Y'all need to stop it because y'all endanger other people when you do this fuckery. It's fun to sing it so. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. I have a glitch in my brain. Come again. It's fun to sing it so. Come on, one more time. One more time. No one talks about how hard it is going from this right here. So this is in white girl and 3 black man. The black man them not have on no clothes. White girl, 3 black man. She look like she have a good time. We don't know. We gonna assume that it's the beginning, right? Because she still have on her brassiere. You know, I don't know. No one talks about how hard it is to going from this. How you reach there in the first place. I think that more interesting. To this. You can imagine, dog. Yo, I ask you a question. A serious bumbuckler question right now. That question is more serious than pussyclaw life. Right? You can imagine. Right? Me go out there and kill up my blood clot self. Kill my pussy clot self. For make sure that I am something and somebody and I have things for myself. Right? I establish myself, work on my career, my healthy, all of that. And then me must go take my hard working self and go there with broke girl and girl where I give a pussy. Girl when I give a fuck about you, them just give a fuck about for them future. After them turn themselves into a fucking highway for everybody bumbuckler drive on, and then oh my god, nobody talks about how hard it is to go from this with the 3 black man them in at the back where them a go pipe you down, because I can only imagine, right? It's 3 man, 3 hole. 1 for each hole. That is crazy. And again, I gotta say this, if you is a type of girl, right? If you is a type of woman, and I stand on this 110%, if you is a type of woman to make more than one man fuck you, is either you get coerced into that shit, which, you know, no, I'll put that to the side, but they're still gonna put it out there as a possibility, or there's something mentally off why you would put yourself in that situation. Me personally, right? Talking to women and seeing things more time, because it's fun and it's an experience, but at the end of the day, I'm a person that like to do self-reflection. So when I come back and I start thinking about, you know, and say, yeah, fuck the girl. And then I start thinking about the girl. One my good friend, the other one her friend. You know, but you know, it's justified because at the end of the day they were lesbians, right? So I think that I can just leave it alone right there. But this is I don't even know the word to describe this. But sadly, this is the reality of a lot of people. And you know, you don't know. You don't know. There are always signs, but you don't know. You don't know at first. Everybody want to put on a show at first, and then, you know, you have to take a little time to peel off the layers to get to the core of what this person is. But this, no, dog. I wonder if legally, right? Like if I married you and I thought that you was this decent girl and such, and then I discover all of these things on the internet, that would kind of give me the idea that you are not the person that you were portraying in the beginning. I wonder if I could, like, divorce under them grounds, even if it's before. Hey, risky either way. It is what it is. Man, no, so yo, damn, man. President Trump popped in that man's head.
Stop it.
Man say, yo, I can't do it. Man, lift up your man, I want to say. I said, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Damn, he stopped playing. He's like, you know, I don't want to play no more. Damn. Yo. Man say, alright, you wanna play? Man say, you wanna play? Man say, alright, baby, I will play. You wanna play? You wanna play? Get ready. Yo. I yelled it. Ladies, we don't want to hurt you. Don't play these games with us. You're soft. We're rough. Me, as a man, speaking from personal experience, I'm rough as fuck. How I get in touch with my sensitive side is when I physically touch Uno. Or when I sit down and talk to y'all and get y'all perspective. Don't play these games with your man. Don't do it. A recipe for disaster. And, you know, nigga might not get no coochie tonight. Don't do that, man. Come on. Yo, hey. Man, I have to look at the camera and say, oh, shit, I'm on TikTok. Yo. Man, like, yo. Man, so what the fuck? Yo. Yo. Why she getting so violent with the man? The man looking at her like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
come on, man. You can't do the guy like that. Yo. Hold it, bro. It's all good, man. Hey, it's the nature of the beast. Let's just say that. It's not even funny. This shit not even fucking funny. And it's in a language I can't read, right? But why? What would possess you to do that? As a grown man on a construction site. I don't wish third degree burns on anybody. Maybe not second, maybe second degree. Because then if you have some kind of that, then you will learn your fucking lesson. Don't do dumb shit like this. Imagine if you threw it in the fire and then whoever the fuck the cameraman is, that shit just exploded. Which it did. It don't look like he caught him on fire though, because he was still focused on the content. But why? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Mr. President, talk to them now, please.
Stop it.
I told them, but they don't want to listen, man, so fuck it. I'll keep it moving. I'll keep it pushing. What's going on here? The moment when an 8-time Olympic medalist decided to take part in parents' race at school. Oh, this is Shelly Ann Fraser. So for all you people who don't know, living under a rock, this is I don't know if she's still the current, but one time maybe still the current fastest woman in the world, Shelly Ann Fraser. And this is an event that takes place in children's schools, right? Public schools, high schools, maybe some colleges do it. I think colleges do it as well. It's a Jamaican thing, but this is called Sports Day, where all the students in the school, they're assigned to groups by color, like red house, yellow house, blue house. And it's just like a day or two of sporting events, track and field. You may have field events. You have some other little stupid races like sack race and spoon and potato, where you have to balance a potato on this big ass potato on the spoon and get to the finish line first. It's a whole bunch of, I think America needs sports days, right? Kids too fat. But anyway, this is what we do in Jamaica. For the kids, sports day, you have at least 1 or 2 days out of the year where it's just sporting events for all the students, and then parents can participate. So now, getting back to the video. This is Shelly Ann Fraser at the front at a race, right? The fastest woman in the world. going up against just regular everyday Jamaican parents who don't know nothing about track and field. So let's get into it. And look, she just standing there. Like, yeah. Flexing on everybody. That's messed up. If I was the other parents, I would have just say, you know what? This race is not for first place. This race is for second and third place. That's the only prize y'all guys got going on, man. Straight up. When an athlete parent pull up to sports day, just be a good parent. Do your part and get all the points for your kids. Hey, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Hey, that's funny as fuck.
That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays available.
Alright, so this man picking up mud. And there's a wasp nest. A wasp nest. Right? A wasp nest, as we call it in Jamaica. So I'm assuming because there's a hole right there, he gonna try and take the mud and plug the hole, which kind of seemed like a good idea. If they can't get out, then I can just take down the whole thing and throw it in the fire somewhere, right? Seemed like a good plan. Let's see how it works out.
With 22 kilograms of baggage included. Book now with Jet2 Holidays. Package holidays you can trust.
You had one job. The man have one job. The job is to plug the hole, not make the hole bigger, dog. Bumba clot, Jed.
This is the end.
At the end for blood clot, through. Everybody in this have got hospital and doctor and get all kind of antibiotics and whatever you need for wasting. This shit is fucked up, man. Yo, you see when I come out of that, when I get out of there, if I was one of the fools them that play the stupid game and get the stupid prize, a wasting, you see when we exit that building, I gonna fuck you up in the dog. I gonna say, yo, dog, I know it is my responsibility of getting hurt, right? Because I am the one who chose to go in there. But oh, the bumper pussy rascal tell you that was a good blood clot idea, dog. Me and you fighting afterwards, man. Fuck that. Have another meme. Me. Put on a rubber. You can't afford a baby. So why I say everybody should embrace the dark side, you know. Let's see the type of advice for them have for, you know. Inner me, aka dark side. She married anyway. That's his baby. Yo. Alright. Fair game. Fair play. Fair play to that. Zine? Fair play to that. It is what it is. So, the dark side is always right. She don't know your name. You see? And then technically, she married. There is somebody there already predetermined to take care of that responsibility. That is what the dark side uttered to this man. Man, anybody who said that this is bad advice, y'all need to go hide on that motherfucking rock. Because who wrong in this situation? I'm not wrong. The dark side not wrong. Dark side is very few times wrong. My understanding of it anyway. But it's not wrong. Who is wrong? Who is wrong? The person who is openly dark and toxic and look like them can fuck, so she gonna come and give you the pum pum, or the one who is already committed and in something The one who is already inside the relationship and they made vows. Listen, I don't want to say something to Almighty God and tell Almighty God that I gonna do this thing and then turn around and do something else. First, before she betray her husband, she betray herself because she take a vow. I never take no vow. I never get married to nobody. I just want some pum pum. And she was in the place that I frequently get pum pum from. So if I choose to go and partake in said pum pum, I am allowed to have thoughts like these. Nothing wrong with that. Not saying that this would be my particular choice. If it's somebody I don't know, hell yeah, I'm wearing a rubber. Because it's not just me leaving something. I could pick something up and leave with it too. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, yeah. If you that type of person to like, if you ain't got no rubbers, you like, fuck it. I don't have no boots, but I still gonna shoot. Yeah, man. Just know that, hey, if you're barefoot on the court, you might get a couple blisters, man. You can still keep it moving. You can still heal and, you know, but yo, shouts out to the women who are comfortable doing things like this. Shouts out to the women who will knowingly make a commitment, not just in front of all the witnesses present, but also in the presence of God. Because you know how I know that God is there? Because God said, where 1 and 2 people are gathered in my name, there I shall be. Something to that effect, right? And the pastor there, the pastor is there in the name of God because he, you know, has been bestowed the authority by Almighty God to make you husband and wife. And then who else is there? The man is probably there because he believes in the ceremony enough to actually get down on his knee and initiate it in the first fucking place. So it's not the man. So you as a female know you're gonna do some shit like this and you just, oh fuck it. It is what it is. Shouts out to y'all, man. Yo, that's a cutlass. That's a machete. In Jamaica, it's one of the worst things. I had a friend, he passed away. A good friend of mine, right? He had me and him were going somewhere one day, and then we were going back to my place. So, you know, we were just walking and talking, and then we noticed he looked like a homeless guy. He was jumping over my fence. And I lived at one of my dad's properties at this time. There's a bunch of rental properties, and we lived in one of them round the back. And as we were bending the corner and coming up to the yard, I look in the yard and see like this crackhead guy fucking around with the cars. And then when we come now, we just stand around the corner watching him, and then like he ran to the wall, to the neighbor's wall, because it was like a 6-foot wall he could jump on top of, and then, you know, he jumped their wall and got onto the street. So when we seen him now, we were trying to walking fast so we could catch up to him. We caught up to him and we say, yo, what go on? You know, we just got to talking. I forgot what we were saying, but I say, hey, why you was in that yard? Why did you go into that yard? And the man said, oh, the gardener told me to go in there and help him pick up some leaves. Mind you, this is like 6 o'clock in the evening. Jamaica at 6 o'clock is nighttime. There's no work happening at 6 o'clock, especially gardening work, to pick up a couple of leaves in the fucking yard. So I said, hey, all right, cool, you're right. What's the name of the gardener? Let's say the gardener's name, for instance, for just for argument's sake, is Bob. The man said that the gardener name is Ren or Reed. Man said the barber, the gardener's name is Reed. Wrong name. Immediately, I look at my friend, and my friend look at me, and I lift up my backhand, the back of my hand. Man face gone to the side, and I'm not gonna lie, I had to punch after that because yo, when I gave him the first backhand, bro, it's like I was literally slapping concrete. Them crackheads is tough, man. But I gave that man the first backhand. I don't know where my buddy got this cutlass from, bro. But he had this little 16-inch cutlass, a little stubby. And that man slapped him on his back. I never forget this as long as I live. He slapped him on his back with the cutlass. And as the cutlass like came off of his back, because like he slapped him and then he drew it. Right? Just the flat part, not the blade. As he drew that shit across his back, it was white for a second. And then that shit just turned red. That shit was fucked up, man. Remember, me tell you, brethren, so I feel it for this guy. But this guy now is a different situation, because he's a chatty mouth. This is where I think someone need to stay in them blood clot lane, because someone to chat too much. Someone to chat like some big pussy girl. We need to stop it. Too much gossip. Leave the gossip to the women. They're alright. They can handle it by themselves. You're not gossiping as a grown man, gossiping to people. Let me put it this way. This is gossip. Me saying something around the corner, that when I come around and I see you, I have to switch up. I don't do that shit. You see, if I say something around the corner, best know that by the time I come back around, if I feel like say that shit again, I'm gonna say it. And that shit not gonna change. I don't say shit behind people's back that I wouldn't say to their face. I think that's a principle where that men need to stand on. 110%. You feel too comfortable, dog. Moving like some bitches. And then when the woman them talk to you and calling you some bitches with a capital B to the way they emphasize on the B in the word bitch. You know that instead of getting in your feelings, I think you should just fall back and just realize, say, you know what? She right. Let me refrain. Or you didn't even have to say that she right, because then you're validating the disrespect. You can't say, you know what? I ain't acting like no hoe. Fuck this. And just walk away. Maintain your dignity and integrity as a man. Don't stoop down to being a fucking boy for people circus parade around the blood clot place, dog. Don't do it. Stop gossip, or else this will happen to you. Carry your name, girl, and dog. Slap him bumbo clot again. Slap him pussy clot. Chat him out, boy. Bumbo, hey, that's some fuck like him I get in a bridget. But remember, me tell you, hey, don't gossip. It's no good.
I kept my balloon because I saw you.
Oh, I seen this one already. Alright, come. Uno never see it with me before, so make we see it together.
Outside and you look and sound and your answers were just as good as you look. But I have one more question for you though. Before I decide if I actually pop my balloon, could you give me a kiss?
God don't like ugly. Dog. Only two people I know that behave like that. Girls when they're blushing. And girls when they're blushing. Actually, no, I take that second one back. Girls when they're blushing. And people displaying weakness. AKA men. I say, yo, you just meet me. Why you want to kiss me? Why you want to kiss me for? Do you kiss everybody you just meet? That's an opportunity for me to start asking some questions, man, because some shit not lining up. Something not making sense. I mean, you look okay. I know where this video going, so pardon my mild disgust, right? But I'm gonna say, okay, but do you kiss everybody you meet? When I kiss you, am I just gonna be kissing a bunch of niggas? One nigga in particular, I don't know. But damn, man, find your balls. Find some stoicism and just say, yo, what you mean? What you mean? What you talk about? Kiss for what? Why? That should actually turn me off of you. That's how real men think. Boys know, them different. Them depend some fuck boy shit. Right? The boys, they wanna fuck around. That's why they call fuck boys. And this is the type of shit that they do. Let's get it.
What do you say? You want what?
I want a kiss.
To know if it's a good kiss or something?
Something like that. I just want to see if it's easy.
You are not licking your lips? Let me see if you go shake me. Should you say someone shaking your ass? Let's see now.
Like on your cheek?
On the cheek?
Don't play with me.
Yeah, man, like on the cheek. Like on the cheek. Don't play with me. Bumbleclaw. What you mean don't play? What you mean don't play with it? What you talk about? What you talk about don't play with it? How may I play with it? I don't know you from a can of paint. I don't know you from a hole in the fucking wall. You know? I don't know you from nowhere. Why you want to kiss me for? Suppose I have bad breath. Suppose I didn't brush my teeth. Suppose you have bad breath. Suppose you didn't brush your teeth. You know, I like to talk to people before I get to the physical parts. Kind of understand the playing field. Gentlemen, don't do this. If you are confronting a situation like this, maintain your masculine frame. See? Be a man, tuck your nuts in, put your dick away, and think with up here. So, 9 times out of 10, if something is easy, it's a fucking trap.
Give me a kiss.
Come in.
And then the balloon them popping, you know, that would make me think like if I'm, you know, I don't know. I'm not that dazzled by pum pum. Or the promise thereof. So I say, me no, you know, win me with that. Pum pum is something that I do in my spare time, when I have time, when I'm not hustling, or, you know, when I have a minute, when it's convenient. Not the other way around. Not when it's convenient to you. I must drop everything out and get some pum pum. No, fuck that. But come on, man. Gentlemen, rule pum pum. Don't make pum pum rule you. Cause this is the outcome of things like that.
It works. But he's easy. Very easy. I don't give a fuck.
But he's easy. They're learning things about this man now. They know that he's easy. You know, if they can save him as, you know, easy, and then easy normally gets calls at like 2, 3 a.m. because, you know, he easy. He come over, do everything you want, and then they look at you and say, yo, get the fuck out. I've never, in my entire life, I cannot recall a time that I have been asked to leave after dropping it. Like, I get some king treatment, I get some food, I go outside and sit down and we talk and maybe fuck again, but I don't get the, hey, can you leave? If you like this guy, that's what you can expect. And there are some people that would say, you know, a win is a win. You clap them cheeks, even though she sent you home on Uber or whatever. But if it's that easy for somebody to get you to sacrifice your dignity, then my imagination is wondering, what type of person are you, realistically? And this sparked a story. I remember one time, me and Ilkan Ali having a conversation. I was talking about a friend of mine who was a female, right? But I know this girl because I work with her mom's boyfriend. He was my employer at the time, right? And then months later, I met her boyfriend, and it, you know, it was going on. He's a cool guy, whatever. But it started to get to where, like, because all of us work together, And it started to become awkward because when she was there, she wouldn't want to talk to him, and then he would be all sad and pouty and all kinds of shit, and then try to talk to her when she's just trying to go do what the fuck she has to do and come back and fuck off. Right? So one night we were at a party, and it was at the guy's house, and she was around the corner, and you know, they were arguing or whatever, and you could kind of hear them above the music, and you could hear like the guy turn up the music a little bit. So they just, I guess she just took it as an opportunity to get even louder, right? And he was right there with her, like, for lack of a better word, a little bitch. I hope he's not like that anymore still. But the thing that caught my attention, and I heard it over the loud music, this man said, "You don't make me feel like a man." And when I heard that shit, I fucking smirked, man. I smirked and I shake my head, and I was sitting at the table, like, right across from the hall where they were. And I just got up and went on the fucking balcony and just rolled a spliff and just chilled out there. I didn't say nothing to either of them for the rest of the night because I didn't want to fucking know what the fuck is going on. Anyway, same night, right? Same fucking night at, I think it was 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning. My phone ring, and it's the girl. No, mind you, we're cool. You know, we have conversations every now and then. We don't get into nothing because you're the person that employs me. You're his girlfriend's daughter. I'm not going to do nothing you to jeopardize what I got going on. You see what I'm saying? Because then I'm going to fuck up my situation. I'm going to have to look for something else. So I'm not doing that. So I seen the phone ring. I was actually sleeping. I got up and I looked at it. And I just looked at it, kept on looking at it, and then it stopped ringing. And I said, okay, I can go back to bed. That motherfucker ring again, like 3 minutes later. I still didn't answer it, right? So the next morning at work now, everybody comes. She gets there before him. So we're all there and we're chilling, and she's grabbing what she needs. And then she asked me for help to taking something down. So when I get around to the back of the shop now, it's just me and her in the shop. So I say, hey, did you call me last night? And she said, yeah, don't worry about it. It's okay. And when she said that, I was like, okay, no problem. Right? But the reason why I bring up that me and Ali have the conversation is because they were like, yo, you should have told him. You should have told him that she's trying to hit you up in the night. Yo, I'm tell you something, Bridget. You see, if you and yours into something, and this is the thing, if we want to talk about like just respect between men, I don't want no man. Actually, let me not say that. Because I actually would appreciate the information. I'm not gonna say no. However, at the end of the day, I don't think I want to be the one to provide that information, because when you go back to this girl now to confront her about the information that I have given you, see, you draw me in as a bulletproof vest. And what's gonna happen? I can tell you exactly what the fuck happened because it's happened to me before. I give you this information. Instead of you take that information and process how you can apply this to what's going on, or if you should just avoid this situation altogether, you confront this person about the information. Not only confronting them, giving them all the information that has been presented to you, but you come back. You come back to fucking me after you have been gaslighted by that person who you confront to say that, you know, I was the one who was trying to get some bucks. You know what I do right after that? Snip, snip. I cut that fucking string. And I learned my lesson from then on that I am not getting involved in other people's quarrels. If it's my brethren, my brother, my brethren, because this is the thing, you know, I have very few brethren. Zin? I have many friends. Fewer acquaintances. No, I have many friends. I'm saying that wrong. Fuck it. Zin, whatever. It is what it is. But I not doing that fucking shit. I not gonna be nobody's sacrificial lamb for them to be having the conversation and you're not strong enough to fucking stand on business and say what you need to say, so you drag my name in it and make me the subject of the fucking conversation. Let your girl gaslight you that no, what you're talking about it was him, and then come back to me wanting to fight me. 'Cause after I knock you the fuck out, hopefully that's all you get, man. Hopefully it don't escalate to the point where it's, the physical violence is life threatening. Hopefully we don't get there, but it got bad. And in my experience, I would never do that shit again. So no, I'm not telling my brethren, but going back to this thing, dog, this should be a lesson to all of you easy motherfuckers who just see some box and then wanna just fucking, she say bark, you say woof woof. That's what's gonna happen to you. So hey, you do you and your crew. Screw it is screw and blow it blue. This clip will make you never want to speak negatively about your life again. Let's see the clip.
When people say, how are things going? You say, wonderful. You say, how's life? You say, terrific. You say, how's your relationships? Couldn't be better. How is your health? How are you feeling? I feel great. In other words, don't talk about negative things, because when you talk about negative things, you actually increase them and you draw more of them into your life. Look at the people that you know who have problems. You notice the people that you know who have problems all the time?
I gotta use the washroom. I'm just gonna let this play for a little bit. I'll be right back. Ooh, baby, I love you. Ooh.
Never seem to solve their problems? Are people who talk about the problems all the time? To him that has shall more be given, from him who hath not even that which he has shall be taken away. Now, this is another critical point with regard to relationships. And I learned this again in my studies. It is that each of us has a certain amount of suffering that we've gone through, and people fall in love with their suffering. People love their sufferings. As a matter of fact, they feel that they've paid for it, they've thought about it, they've lived with it for so long that most people are very reluctant to give up their suffering. You can't talk them out of it. You say, well, why don't you just forget it? Why don't you just put it behind you? Why don't you just get on with it? They say, well, I can't do that. Do you know how much I've suffered? Do you know how much emotional investment I put into this relationship, this job, this career, and so on? When people say, how are things going? You say, wonderful. You say, how's life? You say, terrific. You say, how's your relationships? Couldn't be better. How is your health? How are you feeling? I feel great. In other words, don't talk about negative things, because when you talk about negative things, you actually increase them and you draw more of them into your life. Look at the people that you know who have problems. You notice the people that you know who have problems all the time? Never seem to solve their problems? Are people who talk about the problems all the time? To him that has shall more be given, from him who hath not even that which he has shall be taken away. Now, this is another critical point with regard to relationships. And I learned this again in my studies. It is that each of us has a certain amount of suffering that we've gone through, and people fall in love with their suffering. People love their sufferings. As a matter of fact, they feel that they've paid for it, they've thought about it, they've lived with it for so long that most people are very reluctant to give up their suffering. You can't talk them out of it. You say, well, why don't you just forget it? Why don't you just put it behind you? Why don't you just get on with it? They say, well, I can't do that. Do you know how much I've suffered? Do you know how much emotional investment I put into this relationship, this job, this career, and so on? When people say, how are things going? You say, wonderful.
When a woman's fed up.
Dog, I'm not saying that shit can happen to me, right? I'm not saying that I can't call a chick who I thought was down for me, and this shit can happen. For all y'all, because I realized that my logo is blocking the option. Kind of intentional, right? It's fucking this guy. I got the hiccups again. I think I'm gonna end it after this. But This fucking guy call his girl. Right? Let me do it over again so we can see that. I want to see a text message. So there's a guy fucking daggering the shit out of some pum pum that this man thought was his. Right? So I'm assuming that this is his text. Answer me. Are you really through with me? I can't even see the fucking emoji. I don't want you to go nowhere. I love you. If there were ever words that are symbolic of a noose and literally hanging yourself, is I love you for a man. Right? To say these things to a woman who could give two fucks about what you got going on in life. And she responds, answer LMAO. I can't see the whole thing. FTM. I don't know. Foot to mouth. I don't know what the fuck that means. So now, this is the problem. Right? And I'm gonna let it play until it come off of the screen again. Just let it rock. This is the problem that we're watching right now. Last one I'm doing, then I'm gonna shut down. But this is the motherfucking problem. Everybody in here, please like. Tell a friend, tell a friend. These hiccups are fucking me up. But let's get to it. Watch this young man. Man digging out her belly. Look at text messages that we just read again. Man digging out her belly. See what I'm saying? So, the red flag that I seen. Why you even on the phone? Like, share, and subscribe. Nigga, why you there? Excuse me. Why you there on the bumbleclad phone? You call her, she answer the phone. You see what the fuck she doing. Are you in disbelief? Are you shocked? Why you still there intentionally doing self-traumatization? Don't do it, man. Pack your balls up and go somewhere else where you are welcomed. Now watch this one more time, because trust and believe, not even when that is somebody that I love. I have made myself vulnerable to 110%. I know everything about me. I love them like cook food. Would I allow them to do any of this to me? Dog, you're up on the phone too long. Like you're trying to look at it long enough to figure out if it's real. Yo, you look on it, you see, alright, that's what you're up to. Alright, peace. This is what you should have did, and just press end. Come on, man. But yeah, so it's fun. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we're going to 2 hours. I think that's a good place to stop. But big up everybody. Everybody big up on themselves. These hiccups are kicking my ass. I might come on again later on tonight or tomorrow, depending on how I feel. Made this a regular thing. I like this. And you know, if you do too, if you like what's going on, then hit a like. You know, share it. Can tell your friend them. Your friend them can come and check it out too, and all of us can share a laugh together and exchange ideas and opinions, because I don't necessarily think that I'm always right. It's just my experiences in life have shown me things that I can't necessarily explain and show you with ease. Because life is the greatest of teachers. Excuse me. First come the test, then the lesson. Just remember that. And in whatever you fucking do, you could have had the biggest motherfucking L of life. You have the biggest L in the history of L's. As long as you have life, you still have another chance. Don't make that L be a loss. That shit is a motherfucking lesson. Never forget that. Never forget that fucking shit. Never. And with that, we got end it there. I'm gonna get some water from hiccup yourself. And I hope y'all are doing well. As I always say, give thanks to Almighty. Give thanks to Him at all times, a spare man, unworthy soul. Give thanks for waking me up this morning because I don't even know when I fall asleep last night. And I don't know what juked me, what poked me, and say, hey, get up. So I give thanks at all times. And I think you should too. So in a good spirit of the thing, everybody big up on yourself. If you haven't already, please like the video and tell a friend. Come back and do this another time. And I would definitely make I'll find a way to do it entertaining, don't worry. But people wanna big up on yourself and have a good Friday night to all of the man them. Go fuck some pum pum. If you don't got none, go get some. To the ladies, have a good time. But don't go too wild with it. Stay within your lane. Have some boundaries. You know what I'm saying? People are lenient when it comes down to y'all. But y'all are the only one that can hold yourselves accountable, it look like. So please do. And with that being said, bid y'all a good night. Everybody big up on yourself. Be responsible.